got the card from Adi Gardens. They by the time they came, they sat there at the
Baba, how did they kept it?
in a bag.
In a runner?
No. I was sick. Okay, thank you very much. We are back again. This is what we are talking about, the challenges that we are facing, bringing these things to you. That's why we're asking for a good camera. And also, of course, we will be asking in the future for a better internet connection. It's going to be. Is it coming? So it's going on and off. We are having these challenges of on and off. But is it going now? Are we live now? So please bear with us. We will be able to read some of the this. Let's read go down. Let's see who's no up. That's the first question. Okay, when I'm not quite okay. Good afternoon, my brother. It is good to see the picture wider. Congrats to your technical team. It shall be well. Okay, thank you very much for Martin. Yes. And then so we are back. That's all that it is. Then go to other Facebook. This we definitely will have people's questions there. Now we are just playing the videos or what? I was reading that man's question.
Sorry, Papa, he'll get it.
Yeah, no. Press that. My question is, I think I've answered it already. Okay, we have answered that question already. There's no more question under. Okay. There's a question from Menuhati and some other people. I just saw it flash. What are you? I'm not understanding what you are doing. But there was a Menuhati Kemeata's question. I saw it. Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah. Indeed, Toby, you are go. Toby Menuhati. Thank you very much. Akpe Kaka. Okay, everywhere. Then Beneza Bonso said we will stay till the section is over. Lot of love. Yes, thank you, Beneza. We are trying everything because we don't know. We pray that maybe after tomorrow, when the elections are over, or maybe even after tomorrow, maybe it will not be. Maybe it will take about the time they declare a winner of the election before we will probably have a free internet. There will be no more pressure. And then whether Facebook like it or not, whether Facebook like it or will stay. Okay, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, then Gabriel is here live and wanted to ask a question, so get the camera on him properly. No, I think the other camera is not working. It's not working. They'll turn it to you. Okay.
My question is simple. I wanted to ask if, let's say, somebody needs to be initiated into herbs before being able to work with herbs. Does it mean that if, let's say, the person is not initiated and wants to work with herbs, they wouldn't listen to him or her? That's my question.
If you are a natural born psychic, it's a different story. You can work with anything. If you are a natural born psychic, certain things you can work with. But when you become a trained psychic, your work is different from when you are an untrained born psychic. I don't know whether it makes any sense. When you are, it's like you know how to play football. When they born you from childhood, because maybe it's in your destiny or it's in your blood. Maybe somebody in your family had played football before, so you know how to play football. But when they take you to a football academy, the way you play football is better than when you were not trained. So it is in spirituality. People are born psychics. They dream, and their dreams come true. They see things in their dream. When they do it, it becomes, it materializes on the physical plane. Such people are there. But then when you are trained properly, and then when you do things, it becomes more easier and more understandable, and then it becomes more effective as well. So herbs are like that. When you are even a Bokor and you are under training, they need to hand over herbs to you and tell the herbs that from today you have reached this level and you are going to work with them. I remember when my old man took me, when he took me to one plant in the bush with the chicken and corn flour, and then he introduced me to the tree. We killed the chicken there for the tree, that I should be working with it. Or from now I can work with herbs and other things. I remember. Why it has to be done is because it is believed that every entity has a spirit. Whether it's a tree, it's a stone, or river, or mountain, they have spirits. They are beings, but we don't see their physical, their spirit being. And let's call them spirit being. You don't see them physically, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. That's why the spiritual world is there, or the psychic world is there. So when a person who knows the path takes you and introduces you to them, and to your assistant. So plants are the same, or all these things are the same. So that's why when you practice this thing, or they teach you this thing, you get to a point they have to introduce you to the herbs that you are going to be working with. It is more effective if a trained hand is able to do it than someone who is not being introduced or is not trained. So a lot of times people say that, oh, the incantation that is put on herbs is all showmanship, and it's not. You are invoking the spirit behind the physical plant to accompany you in your work to let it be successful. That's why we call something eja dodo. Eja dodo means you go to the herb and then ask for permission. You ask the herb permission that I want to use you to do this, to do that. Even there's a preparation that I had to go to the toilet, the olden days pit toilet, and take money and something and ask permission from the toilet that I want to use something from you to prepare things for somebody, and before it will work. That is the beauty of vodu. Everything in nature has spirit that you don't see. The toilet is there. People go to shit in the shit hole, or whatever they call it. Mr. Trump call it shit hole. But it becomes a spirit.
In the toilet.
Yes. Somebody can tell the toilet to kill you and you will die. I tell you, in vodu, somebody can go to toilet and pray to toilet that okay, there's a papa should die because, and true, when I go to toilet, the toilet will catch me.
Does it include the modern producing?
It's also toilet. Is it not also go and collect inside something, even though when it pass before going, it all go and gather somewhere. It's only that people are not sitting on top of it directly, but it goes and gathers somewhere. So there's also toilet just like before. And this is a very interesting question you asked. But vodu is such that nature, everything in nature is useful. Everything in nature is useful in vodu, and it must be respected. That's why in our tradition you can't go and sleep with a woman or your partner at the toilet because the toilet will catch you. Yes, you can't go and sleep with your partner or have sex in a bathroom. It will catch you. It will be disturbing your life, or if it doesn't kill you, it will disturb your life. But you will know that that's what that act you did is what is the blockage or bringing the sickness or that. In our tradition, every tradition, these are taboos. You can't go and sleep with somebody on the bare floor, in the farm or anything. No, those things don't happen. It will happen only you. Something will happen to you, and Igbata will catch you. So that is the beauty of our culture, our spirituality. You give respect to everything. You don't just look at something that are important and some are not important. Everything has its place. Until you need them, you will not know that they are important to you. So you must be introduced to the spirits of these herbs. That's why the herbs, there's so much there. There's so much question there. Don't change anything yet. That's why a herb can call you, because you have been introduced to the herb. You are looking for the herb. You don't know where to find it. But then, because you pray before going, that when I go, let me gather you, or you had some encounter with it before, you will be looking for the herb in a bush. Then all of a sudden, something will tell you that go this way. And when you go, the herb you are looking for is there. It means the herb was calling you that I am here. This is the beauty of vodu, and that's the beauty of Africa in general, that we respect nature and we pay homage to it. And we don't just go cutting down trees and everything for fun, or just because you want to make money. It must be for a purpose. So that's the answer to your question. You need to be introduced to herbs, even no matter how much you have been trained. It will be one of the training that they introduce you. Then you can work with herbs. I remember my son Senna, when we had to introduce him to the herbs, that he can work with herbs. Even though he has been trained in voodoo and Afa and all these things, but it got to a point when that was given to him in his hand, he washed his hands with it, and then from there he can work with herbs. Then we have a top fan, Ebenezer Botsori. Papa, is there anything or ritual that can do to get twins? You want to born twins? They have to be praying. If you want to get twins, if you want to have twins, I think the best is to pray to the twins, those who have got twins and also twin spirits. In every culture, we have the spirit of twins, which we pray to, which are very, very important in our every culture. So maybe they have to find out whether the twins, we have to do something for them, or the spirit of, I don't know what to do, but maybe there is something. Let's go up, let's see. And then Angie G. Fisher, Papa, if you have been pouring libation to an ancestor that you just found out died a tragic death, what sort of spiritual impact will that have on them or you? No, even the ancestors who died tragic death had to be fed. The only thing we do is that we don't feed them and those who did not die tragic death together, because those ancestors who died tragic death are called living dead. Even though they are dead, but their spirits are more active on the physical plane than in the spirit, in the other side. So when you call upon them, they act very fast. In Ebe, we call them Jubedeo or Amechi Apa, those who die tragic death. So there are certain kind of prayers we do for them. And when you are feeding them, you feed them outside the house. But then when you are praying to them, you can pray to them, but then don't mix the people you pray who died tragic death with those who died peaceful or died from sickness. So that is why you finding out it's good that you have found out that the person has died tragic death, and then you now know how to feed them, and they will also be happy if you feed them the proper way. Because if you don't feed, if you give them food together with the people who, or you give them what do you call it, drink together with the people who did not die tragic death, they cannot come in among them to come and partake of that libation. But if you give them their own at the outer side, yes, they will also be happy. So when you know, do it properly. Feed the good ones together at one point, and then go to another point and feed the ones, or the poor libation for the ones who died tragic death. And then we have David Selassie Dumako. Hello, Bokor, good day. There is a herb called Hunsikonu. I heard it has a number of good spiritual uses. Please, where can we find some, and can you teach us how to use it? I don't teach very much about what herbs can do on the internet, because as I'm talking, you have to be introduced to herbs before you use them. It's not just like you just pick herb because you heard the herb is good, it can do something, or teach me that herb so I can. If it does not work for you, you will say that they are telling that, because you have not gone through the proper process of using the herb. So I don't just, David Selassie Dumako, I don't just teach about herbs because I'm teaching that, oh, this herb is powerful, so go and pluck it and do this. I must know the type of person you are, and then if I know you physically, I can guide you, and then I will tell you, just like how Gabriel's question, that they have to be introduced to herb, because I teach herb and everything. Yes, Husikonu is a very common herb, it's everywhere, but you need to be